What's up, y'all? I got a banger from Morocco TV. Let's get straight into it.
Can you do me a favor?
A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions with her. I loved her with all my heart. I treated her to the best that I could.
Michael Anthony
I hate to say it, but he's permeating with simp. I loved her with all my heart. She was the best thing. She was my little boo-boo, my little lover muffin. Like, bro, I'm sorry, but it just sounds like he's a simp.
Bravo is a guy who hit it big in the crypto market. He also thought that finding Jabali last June was a win in the love department.
I always, spoiled her with great dinners, whatever she wanted. Whenever she wanted to go shopping, I provided for her. I helped to pay her bills.
But this relationship
paid her bills? Brother, man, no. This is why we got to end the simpidemic.
Would head south a couple of weeks ago. He fell asleep on his yacht and woke up to find she was gone, along with his American Express credit card and $850,000 in cryptocurrency.
As soon as she transferred the Trump coin from my wallet into her wallet, she left within 7 minutes.
I think this was a plan from day one, that she targeted my client, that she's much more sophisticated than he gave her credit for.
Bro, Chad, did any of y'all get this Trump coin? I guess I missed it, bro. I thought it was going to be another rug pull.
And for someone 22 years old to have set all this up, this can't be her first rodeo either.
Private investigator David Bolton was hired to track her down and found her in a downtown Miami hotel on Valentine's Day, where Miami police confronted her. Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend. He lets me use his credit card." Police say she also booked an Airbnb with his card, with a charge of more than $4,200. She was arrested for grand theft and credit card fraud. But the problems for Bravo didn't end there. After appearing in court, the Tunisian native was handed over to immigration officials. The problem is she has the key to a crypto wallet that holds Bravo's money.
And that's kind of put us in the bind that we are with immigration at this point. And certainly we don't want her to be deported until she goes before a judge and before our client is made whole.
I mean, the guy's a simp and a donor for
yeah, dude. Dude, you're a simp. I paid for her everything. She was my honey boo-boo muffin. Like, bro, this is why I gotta say, you actually gotta realize where you're at, bro. You gotta look in the mirror and realize where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, you attract what you are. Life is a mirror, not a window. That guy, average-looking dude, a little bit overweight, not the best-looking guy, not a Chad by any means. You think you really are gonna be attracting hot 22-year-old Tunisian women? Bro, no. No, you attract what you are. And you know, if you came up on a bag and you're spending all this money on her, that's why if you lead with money, she leaves with money. Shubin and I have put it on a freaking t-shirt. That's a new one, just came up with that. If you lead with money, she leaves with money. That's the problem that a lot of these guys think. You can't buy your way into a woman's heart. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You can't buy a way into a woman's heart. You can buy your way into her pants. They've been doing that for hundreds of years. But you cannot buy your way into a woman's heart. And I think a lot of men get mixed up with that. They lead with money, and then all these women want to do is leave with your money. It's a sad reality, but that's why we got to end the simpidemic, man.
You could have any superpower. What would it be?
Superpower.
That's a good place.
Shit.
Mine would be to read minds. Chat, what would be your superpower? Put your superpower in the comments right now. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
I feel like I got a superpower right now.
Oh my.
Oh, that was good. I feel like I got a superpower right now.
I'm right here on the corner. I'm gonna be here for the next 20 minutes because I'm waiting my food. Have them come see me.
Nigga gonna stand on business every time.
Fire!
Yeah, these man ain't slick. We know.
I mean, Pilates? Pilates, I mean, it could be fun. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be a workout.
Man need to be making a month to date you.
Bread.
No, have a number though.
I used to say 6K a month.
Yeah.
Okay, that's reasonable, I guess.
Yeah, which I still think is all right. It's healthy. We can make it by.
Yeah.
But ideally,
I have expensive taste.
more. I'd say about 10
course.
grand a month.
So you're not on like
10 grand a month, good lord.
10 grand a month is comfy, isn't it?
wow, 10 grand a month's mad still.
It's
Not for
comfy.
me, but
No, but it's comfy.
but like that's mad. That's dark, but cool. You don't want to like start with no man from the. Not saying he's broke, just from the ground up. He's maybe making
I don't date
2, 3.
potential.
Wow.
I ain't dating
love it.
potential.
Swear.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't want to date potential.
10K a month, bro. I ain't talking about me, but bro, there's so much good brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Sad still.
Minimum. And anyone that gets triggered by that is because you're broke.
I love it. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. It's because you're broke.
Right? Okay.
That's mad.
It's potential for a reason and they don't go anywhere with it. There's probably 1 in a million man that actually will do something with that potential, and hold tight you girls that see that through, because I haven't got the patience.
I've said this before, but
Lord have mercy. 10K a month? Baby girl, you ain't even worth half of that. Not even half of that. 10K a month. 120 grand a year. You're out of your mind if you think that you deserve that. Out of your freaking mind, dude. My wife thinks I'm going to sleep on a couch in the house in bed I paid for just because I pissed her off. That's true. Power every man wish they had. 50 bodies. Ooh, next. 112 on to the next. 375. Good Lord have mercy. These girls got These girls got so many body counts it looks like they got credit scores.
so she walks around all day in a skimpy.
Why are you walking around in that? Talking about, I don't want attention. Caked up like it's somebody's birthday. Why are you wearing, like going to the Apple store wearing that? Absolutely not, bro.
As a woman,
your dress is too short.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. But if my boyfriend says no, then I can't do it.
Man doesn't care about your body.
I love it. Real men don't care about your past. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
We got a lot of men that watch the channel. Put a 1 in the chat if a woman's past matters. Don't worry, I'll wait. It definitely matters.
Counts. They don't care about your past. The only thing they care about is your present.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Cap.
In medieval times, a 7'2" black man was given one of the best jobs during that era. The king instructed Roque Jose to sleep daily with slave women due to his long and powerful build. King's primary objective was to construct an
sounds like a good gig.
Army of tall, strong, and muscular slaves. Over the years, Jose slept with countless women and had 249 children whom he equally loved.
So this guy was...
Lord have mercy, bro. 7'2" giant back in the day. He was slaying so much cat. The cat slayer, as they would call it. I'm so confused. She's just trying to get his attention over nothing?
Just want to make a video real quick saying, stop doing this. It's not funny. It's never been funny. Don't do this, right?
I attack women. What?
Like, why is this a name in a video game? I reported it. It's not funny. It's never been funny. Protect women, right?
He went to all the effort to make...
I mean, dude, whatever. It's free speech. People want to make stupid names, whatever, dude. When he seemed bored hanging out with you, and this is the minute he hops on the game with the boys.
Goddamn, hold on.
It really be like that.
Hold on. Hold on, viewer.
It's always in front of the girls, too. I don't know why men do this to other guys. Trying to dog another man. You can never build yourself up by breaking someone else down.
Red card.
Especially when you're boys.
Furthermore, 5-match ban and a 20K fine.
On my way to Seoul, Korea to find a man. Yeah, dude, these are regular everyday men. The guys on these posters are male models. What are you talking about, dude? Not all Korean men are models. We've been catfished. No, you haven't. You've just watched a lot of those K-dramas.
I wish to leave immediately.
If a man did this...
You've watched a lot of K-dramas and now you think that's the reality. Bro, imagine being that dumb, bro. Imagine being that dumb where you think that is reality. The K-dramas that you see.
Bearcats! Ah! Ah!
Is that for me, though?
Is that for you?
Yeah.
Did you get flowers today?
No. You didn't get flowers today?
He hates me.
Isn't that your boyfriend?
That's your boyfriend, ain't it?
He hates me.
Are you serious?
No.
Wait, why didn't you get her flowers?
I can't get flowers.
So now you're
lying. I'm like, she's how.
Flowers made her pancakes at her gift. I'm the best. Yes, sir.
Yes, I believe him. I believe him for sure. You guys have a good Valentine's. For sure.
She wants him. She fully wants
Why
you,
she
bro.
do that?
Oh my lord. Diabolical work. There's a clip from Twitter I wanted to show you guys. I have a boyfriend. I cheat on him. Sounds like you're a good person. Bro, I'm telling you, if she cheats with you, you're next to be cheated on, bro. This clip right here should go in the history books of modern women.
A lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is
it? No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
Stupid.
No, that was kind of his point. That's kind of what he was saying.
I mean, she doesn't even realize how dumb she just sounded. I was just waiting for more. I just wanted more. More. Monkey free. Sit, wait. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Can we get some freeze in the chat? Thank you, guys. Free. Go to your place. Place. She didn't even realize it, bro. But that clip right there should be in the history books for modern women, bro. That was so good. That was unbelievably good. This next clip I'm going to show you guys is about a clip of a lady going in. I think she went into a Home Depot or something like that. She got approached by a guy. She posted online. The dude saw it and then reacted to it. So let's get into this. This one's good.
Finally, my first time getting hit on in Home Depot, and he's not even attractive.
Hi, I'm the man that Schminda817 said was hitting on her at Home Depot.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dude, the shirt mixed with the hair, it tells me that you listen to a lot of 80s grunge. Like, if your hairline is receding more than Randy Moss in the last, you know, like this hairline is running back faster than Randy Moss in his last Super Bowl. Like, you need to give it up. Like, my forehead's big, chat. You guys can play tic-tac-toe on it.
Shots fired!
But if my stuff ever gets to the top of my cranium, like right here, bro, I'm cutting it. Or I'm going to turkey. One of the two. Sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them, bro. So let's go back to this, and I'll shut up.
Finally, my first time getting hit on in Home Depot, and he's not even attractive.
Hi, I'm the man that Schminda817 said was hitting on her at Home Depot. I wanted to come on here and take a moment to clear a few things up. One, ouch. I mean, I'm not Brad Pitt, but I'm not Quasimodo either, and I've got a really good sense of humor. And
I mean, you're closer to Quasimodo than Brad Pitt.
women keep on saying that the most important thing in a man is a sense of humor, so I got that going for me. B, I wasn't hitting on you. I was asking you if you knew where the screws were. And I can see with the benefit of hindsight how that might have come off as hitting on you. But I was legitimately just looking
Bro, why are you asking a woman where stuff is in a Home Depot? Come on.
for a screw. All right. Hope that clears things up. Have a great day.
Bro, it's Mr. Showtime. Poor guy. Poor guy, bro. Oh my God. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but nah, we won't even cover that clip. Let's get into this next one. Is this chick classy or not?
What is the best one night stand you've ever had?
So many. I mean, I had so
She belongs to the streets.
many fun one night stands in my 20s and 30s. I once had sex with this guy. What was his name? I like to be able to call people out with their first and last names, which is going to be hard for this because I don't even remember his first name. I was at the London Olympics in 2012, I believe. I was walking home late one night, and this really sexy British guy we just locked eyes, and it was like sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's something you would see in a movie. I'm like, what if I just had an affair with this guy? And I walked past him and I stopped and I turned around and he had stopped. And it was late at night. Like, this was dangerous. It could have been. He said, would you like to come back to my place? That was the first thing he said. The eye look that we had was so intense that I was like, yes. And we went back to his house. I mean, we barely spoke. I went over there every night after the Olympics for a week, had a full-on affair with this guy. It was just like chemistry, but not a lot of like getting to know each other. It was just purely sexual.
Bro, truly sad. But I don't know if you guys know, a lot of these smut novels and a lot of the literature that's written for women, romance novels as well, they're all kind of based in this la-la fantasy of like having an affair, cheating, doing things that are taboo. I don't know about you guys, but last year during Christmas, Cass convinced me. She's like, let's watch one of these Christmas movies. And I was like, you know what? Cool, whatever. I love Christmas, by the way. Like, that's my favorite holiday. Chat, let me know in the comments what's your favorite holiday. Love Christmas. And I was like, you know what? I've never watched one of these rom-coms. I'm going to watch one. Cool, why not? Movie starts, whatever. It's always like this super, like, classy chick who's got a high-up job in New York. Her family lives back in Alabama. And she's got some hotshot fiance boyfriend that lives in the same city as her, and she has to go back to her hometown because, her aunt's cookie shop is failing, and, her aunt's sick, and she can't run the cookie store anymore, so she's got to go back. And then she goes back, and then she meets this one guy that she graduated high school with that never left the hometown, but he's really wholesome, and he's a nice guy, and he's like a single dad. And then she's like, well, I love my fiance, but then she falls in love with this new guy. But what I found, we watched a couple of them, what I found is almost all of these stories, it's all based on the woman cheating on her boyfriend. She goes to this hometown, meets this guy that graduated high school with her, and she's cheating on her fiance. Another one was like, she came down, she had like a long-term boyfriend that was mean to her, and she meets some guy that's like super nice that lives in his hometown. Like, it's the same setting and story, and it clicked, and I was like, oh, this is like the female fantasy, cheating on their man. Like, all these smut books and these romance books are really just cheating. I'm like, what is this really the female fantasy? And then we listen to Chelsea Handler talk about it, and it's like, I mean, it kind of checks out. She was looking forward to having a full-on affair with a man she didn't even know. Brother, what is that? That's what it's about? That's what love is? I want to know what love is. I guess it's cheating. It's crazy work, dude. It's so wild to me that that's what it is. But I watched like 3 or 4 of those movies, and after a while I was like, well, I guess the common theme here is that every woman just wants to cheat on their man. Like, that's the goal, I guess. That's like the peak of romance in these smut novels. It's wild to me.
Let's say there was a company that employs OnlyFans models, and then they take a cut and they do all the work for you, okay? And they employ male and female OnlyFans models, and they both work 10 hours a day. The female OnlyFans models will earn $1 million a year for the company, and the males will only bring in $100,000 a year for the company. Should they have to pay both of them the same because it's equal work for equal pay? Or should they give more money to who's actually bringing money to the door, the women for the company?
I don't know. I don't have like an opinion on like that kind of.
They want equality when it benefits them. Privilege is blind to those who have it. They want that equality when it benefits them, but when it benefits men, they're like, no, I want to make all the money.
Stuff like.
I think you both know the answer. You're just afraid to say it. That, that women should be able to earn what they earn and they provide.
I mean, I agree. He had them cooked. He had them silenced. They were so quiet. You could have heard a pin drop. Charlie Kirk can cook, though. When it comes to the debates, bro, he can absolutely cook. But yeah, dude, like, the reason why the NBA makes more money is because more people watch the NBA. The WNBA is a money hole. They're just dumping money down the toilet. They're just taking the spoils from the NBA and dumping it into that. Without Caitlin Clark, I don't even know if anybody would watch. The only other WNBA player I knew was like Lisa Leslie when I was a kid. And you think I watched one of her games? No. I haven't even watched one of Caitlin Clark. I only watch her like on Twitter when it's like a highlight of her shooting a 3 or something from half court. I don't really watch those sports. But I think here in chat, let me know what you think about this. The WNBA, they should lower the rim. They should lower the rim to 8 feet and let the women play topless. So many men would watch. Their viewership would skyrocket. But that'll never happen. And I'm just being facetious. But the 8-foot rim, I think that would actually work. But Loki, did you enjoy that? Look at you smiling back there. All the way on your place. Good boy. He's got to touch the ground, though. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality, The 4 Pillars of Personality and the 4 Steps of Style that make you irresistible to women and respected by men. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.